Well, good morning to everybody. It has been an active morning across the area, and we are slowly beginning to see that rain transition over to some freezing rain, and we're monitoring that very carefully, and that trend is expected to continue. Now, most of our northwestern counties already seeing at least some freezing rain, and the transition point will be from freezing rain to sleet a little later on. We'll explain that here in just a second. But icy roads, hazardous travel westbound, especially westbound along highways 80 and 20. Regardless of where you're going, it will be hazardous. If you're not seeing the ice, you will be seeing the wet roadways in deep East Texas, where some hydroplaning and ponding on the roads may very well occur with you driving on it. And then bitterly cold wind chills through tomorrow morning. Andrew will chat about that here in just a second. But this is the wide view of the Lone Star State. It is a complete mess out there right now. Off to our northwest, that is where the wintry precip is falling. And just zooming in, we continue to see this freezing rain line march further and further off to the south and to the southeast. Van Zandt County, I do think we're starting to see those bridges and overpasses ice over. That will be followed closely behind by the main roads. So if you're traveling westbound along Interstate 20, do yourself a favor, do not do that this morning, because it's going to become very hazardous, especially as you move into Kaufman County with the way those temperatures continue to fall. Hopkins County, we may very well be seeing that freezing rain transitioning over to sleet. That's what those blues mean at the current point. It's all just rain in Smith County right now, but that will start to change, especially in Lindale, probably within the next 30 minutes to 45. Deep East Texas, we're well above freezing for these areas here, so I'm not really anticipating issues, at least through the next couple of hours. Here are those temperatures. As I mentioned, Athens, Mineola, Sulphur Springs, all at or just below the freezing mark, and it's even colder out to our west, and that's where we're seeing the bulk of the precipitation right now. And going through Futurecast, again, through the next few minutes, we continue to see the temperatures fall. It stays all rain at least through 6:30, 7 o'clock in deep East Texas. And then by 7, temperatures fall even further. We've got 20s and 30s in play across our western counties, particularly to the west of Highway 69 here. You can see that pink. That's an indication of freezing rain. To the northwest, it's going to get colder. As a result, we will see teens and 20s and a transition from freezing rain to sleet. That's what that blue is, maybe even a little bit of snow as well. Upper 20s, lower 30s by 10 o'clock. As we continue to see road conditions go downhill, given the duration, these temperatures are going to be below freezing. Freezing rain and sleet do lighten up a little bit through Thursday at noon. By 2 o'clock today, we're seeing temperatures in the 20s and 30s, still have that precipitation, and as long as precipitation is falling, I recommend that you stay indoors. Just don't mess around with it. I mean, you wouldn't want to mess around with very heavy rain on a day like this, right? So do yourself a favor. Don't get outside. Stay in the house. Watch Netflix. Watch the news. Whatever you do, it's a better day to stay indoors. By 2 o'clock, we're in the 20s and 30s, and then this line starts to move off to the east. By 5, we start to see the precipitation taper off. However, that's not going to be the main concern as we head into tonight. We will see icy roadways, but look at these temperatures. In the teens across our western counties, 20s further out to the east, and you notice the arrows on your screen. Those are out of the northwest, bringing in even colder feels-like temperatures. And meteorologist Andrew Samet joins me now, and unfortunately, Andrew, we're not out of the woods, even before the precipitation ends here.
That's right, Carson. It's going to stay cold for the next couple of days here. Current wind chills are sitting out in the low 20s already in Sulphur Springs. We're in the mid-20s for Mineola, Tyler, and Athens. Again, the bridges and overpasses can feel these wind chills. The wind helps them cool off even faster, and that's another reason why they freeze quicker than roads at the surface. So bridges and overpasses certainly getting slick, especially the further north and west you go. As we head throughout the rest of the morning hours, we'll continue to see these feels-like temperatures drop. By 9 a.m., we could be looking at single-digit feels-like temperatures for places like Sulphur Springs and Athens. And as we head into the afternoon, it's not going to get a whole lot better. Of course, typically we see temperatures warm in the afternoon. This will not be the case today. We're going to see temperatures drop through the day on Thursday. Wind chills by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, even dropping into the single digits in places like Jacksonville and Tyler. By 7 o'clock in the evening, wind chills get closer and closer to the 0-degree mark. At 7 o'clock in the morning on Friday, we could see those wind chills right around 0 degrees. So some very cold air moving in as well. And Carson has just how longer we can expect this cold temperatures, Carson.
Yeah, unfortunately, it could continue for a while, but on the roads, we will see some frozen roadways, and most roads become icy by this afternoon for our western counties. Some icy bridge decks a little further out to the south and east. That does include Henderson and Longview, and mainly just wet roadways across deep East Texas, because we're just not going to have enough moisture prior to that those temperatures falling below freezing. Here's the 7-day, and I promise you, as Andrew mentioned, it does get better. Everything's melted by Saturday because we're well above freezing. 40s and 50s return by Sunday and Monday.
Yeah, definitely a big turnaround right there. We're in below freezing temperatures now, and then we'll be in the 60s by this weekend. So
there you go.
Definite East Texas.
Yep.
Hello. Here we are.
East Texas. It's February in East Texas, right? February's a little crazy.
I know. Now, what would be your biggest piece of advice as we go through this for viewers?
Stay indoors today. Stay indoors where it's going to be a lot warmer, and don't risk it on the roadways unless you absolutely have to go outside. And if you do, take it very slow, because even if you have the 4-wheel drive, even if you know how to drive in this, there are likely other people around you that can't drive in this very well.
That's great advice.